Morning. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this beautiful Wednesday morning. My name is Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much for tuning in today. My guest today is Lyn Waller with the Clay County Health Department, and we are going to do something today. We are going to do the easiest thing in the world that folks can do to make themselves healthy over the next several months, aren't we?
Yes, we will.
We are going to do that here in just a little bit. We're going to do flu shots today. We're going to talk about flu shot clinics coming up and all kinds of different things here on Big Talk today. You are watching us on Wabash Catch TV right here in Flora on channel 100 or channel 25, depending on your fiber setup. Also, same story up in Louisville, down in Sisney, Jeff, down in Fairfield, over in Browns, West Salem, Albion. Over in Salem, you're on Channel 3, and we do appreciate you tuning in however you are. Plus, we are on YouTube as well. YouTube, as you can find us at the Big Talk with Bruce Dickey channel on YouTube, as Lyn has been watching a lot of that lately and making sure that she's happy and comfortable on the show. And you will be, won't you?
Yes.
Yes, she will. She guarantees that whenever she does give me a flu shot, which the plan is, she's going to give me a flu shot, that her hand won't be going like this.
I don't think I guaranteed that.
You didn't guarantee that? I'm making that up, aren't I? I sure am. But what is going on here on this beautiful Thursday morning? This is, pardon me, what did I say, Thursday? It's Wednesday morning. This is Wednesday, October 9th. You're off screen now, so go ahead and feel free to drink your soda or whatever you want to do. What's going on today? And it's, like I said, Wednesday, October 9th, down at the Carl Richland Memorial Hospital over there in Olney tonight. They've got a big old CPR class going on. Community CPR classes at Carl Richland Memorial Hospital. They're going to be held in the lower level conference room, and that is tonight from, like I said, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. You can give them a call at 392-1129 if you would like further information, or if you want to register for that. I don't know if you have to register. You certainly probably ought to be there by 6:30 anyway, or 6 o'clock, pardon me, if you're wanting to set that up, and not a bad deal. Also tonight up in Effingham, this is cool, and it includes a lot of the folks from here in Flora and down in Sisney. The Peterson Olympics 2019 taking place today, actually from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. This will be at Evergreen Hollow Park. If you don't know what the Peterson Olympics are, it's a combination of all the Peterson groups that run rehabilitation centers. You can see there on the list, they've got Flora, Effingham has one, Sisney will be there, and then Nokomis, Prairie Ridge will be there, and Vandalia, Country View, and Home Gardens. Again, that is today at Evergreen Hollow Park in the Red Pavilion from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. Music, food, bingo, fun for all. Free fun for the whole family. If you'd like more information, give them a call, Vandalia, at 283-4262. I think they're the ones putting all of that together. But that'll be a nice deal. Nice chance for folks to get outside with some of the folks that sometimes don't get out of those centers very often. So this is a good time, a good chance to do something like that. What else? What other community events going on? Really, not a whole lot on this Wednesday. This is, however, and I don't know if a whole lot of folks celebrate it. This is National Bring Your Teddy Bear to Work and or School Day. I gotta tell you, I would have I don't know, Lyn, if I could live it down if I brought a teddy bear to work.
Oh, I think you could.
Do you think I could?
I think you could.
See,
yes.
Now that's
it's the National Day.
It is the National Day. Do you
yes.
do you have teddy bears?
I do.
Do you still have teddy bears?
I do still have teddy bears.
No kidding.
Yes.
Do you cuddle them at night or something? Is that what you do?
Well, usually they are just on my bed when I'm not there.
So you throw the bed, throw the teddy bears off.
Yes.
And,
Yes.
See, I used to have stuffed animals, but I I don't anymore. All right, now what would happen if somebody brought a teddy bear into the health department as part of their work-a-day day?
Well, of
Wouldn't
course
think anything of it, would you?
No, not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow?
Or not today. Today is that national day.
That's
so,
exactly
yes,
it.
yes.
What if they did it like next week?
I might question them why they're still carrying it.
Yeah, well, you might. I could understand that. I could see that. Like I said, this is National Teddy Bear to Work Day. Teddy bears provide comfort. Many of us have a childhood bear we snuggled up with when we were ill or scared. They were companions. For adults, teddies brighten up your day, bring a feeling of celebration to your office. In the classroom, the variety of teddy bears brings delight and fascination. In 1902, American President Theodore Roosevelt refused to shoot a bear cub while hunting in Mississippi. This incident made national news, and Clifford Berryman published a cartoon of the event in the Washington Post on November of 1902. The caricature became an instant classic, and that was the advent of the teddy bear from Teddy Roosevelt. So how about that? This is also, and this one I really can't get behind either, this is National Moldy Cheese Day. It's a unique holiday observed each year on October 9th. A cheesemonger is a person who specializes in cheeses, butter, and other dairy products. May take umbrage at the ordinary person's offense of moldy cheese. Well, depending on the type of mold, of course. Some cheese molds, red or brown tinged molds, for example, are offensive. However, toss those bacteria-contaminated moldy cheeses in the garbage quickly. Move along to the gray, blue, or green colored moldy cheese in the fridge. Now, blue cheese dressing is moldy cheese.
Yes.
Gorgonzola is moldy cheese, which I did not realize until I was reading this today. Do you eat blue cheese dressing?
I do not.
You don't, even if you have chicken wings, you don't put the...
I do not.
Well, see, now you don't like moldy cheese. You're not celebrating.
I am not celebrating today.
Not celebrating.
I'll stick with the teddy bears.
That's fine. Yeah, yes. Stick with the teddy bears. That's okay. This is also National Leif Erikson Day, October 9th. How Leif Erikson got a day, I don't know. Well, I do know. In 1925, the Norse American Centennial, President Calvin Coolidge gave recognition to Leif Erikson as the discoverer of America due to research from the Norwegian American scholars. And since then, since 1925, the Americans have celebrated Leif Erikson Day as on October 9th, 1825, a sloop named Restoration with 52 Norwegian Quakers on board landed in New York Harbor, beginning what would become the first organized immigration from Norway to New York City to the United States. So there you go. This is Leif Erikson Day. If you don't feel good about celebrating Columbus Day, I know some people don't. That's Monday, but this is Leif Erikson Day. Just celebrate the Norwegian guy. That's okay. That's no problem with that. What's on Wabash? What do you want to see on television? Lots of stuff. A lot of baseball today. Wabash Catch TV high school baseball. It is the semifinals tonight. The National Trail Conference Tournament. Altamont Indians will be at North Clay tonight. That's going to be around 4 p.m. right here on this channel. Also on YouTube, you'll find that at Wabash Catch TV on YouTube. Major League Baseball, huge day. Just a gargantuan day. It is Game 5 of the division series for both the Dodgers and the National Series and the Cardinals and Braves series. St. Louis Cardinals at the Atlanta Braves this afternoon, 4:02 p.m. for the first pitch. Jack Flaherty going against Mike Foltynewicz. That was the same matchup as Game 2. Foltynewicz got the better of Flaherty that day. And the Washington Nationals at Los Angeles today at 7:37 p.m. It's on. Those are both on TBS, channel 632. Steven Strasburg going for the Nationals against Walker Buehler. for the Dodgers. A couple of other sports things to tell you about today. The New Jersey Devils will play the Philadelphia Flyers tonight on NBC Sports SN, NBC Sports Channel, NBC Sports Network, Channel 216. That is at 6:30, a doubleheader, followed up by the Kings at the Vancouver Canucks. And finally, it'll be NCAA football. It is back. Appalachian State Mountaineers. We're going to be down in Lafayette, Louisiana, taking on the Raging Cajuns. ESPN 2, channel 638 at 7 o'clock tonight. My guest today is Lyn Waller. We're going to come back. We're going to talk about flu shots, pneumonia shots, all kinds of vaccines, and we're going to take care of you. Make sure that you stay healthy this winter. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Back to Lyn right after these words. Do please stick around.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. My name is Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much for joining the show this morning. My guest today is Lyn Waller. She is with the Clay County Health Department. She's a public health nurse coordinator with the Clay County Health Department, and we are going to talk today about it's something that everybody ought to do, but not everybody does. And there are probably a few people that shouldn't, but on the whole, across the country, probably a lot more folks ought to get a flu shot.
Yes.
Tell me about flu shots.
Well, let me go back a step and let me tell you about flu.
Yeah, please.
Flu itself is a respiratory illness. That's a virus that is highly contagious.
Yeah.
And because of that, we want you best protected from it.
Okay.
The flu itself can cause a lot of different complications, severe complications that can even lead up to death. So knowing that, I know that there are ways to prevent it. Let's do those things.
What kind of percentage of folks will typically, if unvaccinated, will get the flu, catch the flu on any given year?
Well, actually, I did bring some statistics with me because
Sweet.
I thought that would help us a little bit just to kind of know where those are.
Yeah.
So average is between 10 and 15 million people annually that
Really?
get the flu.
And of the 10 or 15 million, probably are any of them those are unvaccinated? people.
Those are sometimes vaccinated.
But it doesn't always work. But
That's
it works,
correct.
It works 90. What is the level of
Efficacy is approximately.
efficacy? Thank you.
You're welcome. Efficacy is about 60%, which doesn't sound like much, but it sounds like a huge amount when you think about what it can prevent.
When you have it.
Most definitely.
That's the thing I don't think people understand. When until you have had a good solid version of a wintertime flu that this is trying to prevent, you probably don't realize. You just think, yeah, flu is when I'm sick for a day or something like that. That's not what these vaccines are preventing, is it?
What these are hopefully preventing,
Hopefully
or at
prevent.
least decreasing in severity, because we know that it does that as well. So even if I do come down with a case, if it's less severe and it's going to cost me less time in a hospital,
Yeah.
or potentially prevent death, why would I not want to do this?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what public health is all about. I have not been a public health nurse a long time, but I've been in nursing for over 30 years.
Yeah.
I know that my job as a public health nurse is to try to prevent that illness.
Prevention is the soul of the cure, isn't it? Just making
Yes.
sure that folks don't get it.
Right. But if I can't prevent, how can I at least lessen the severity? I know that washing our hands is important.
Right.
It's extremely important to wash our hands. It's extremely important to cover our mouths when we cough or we sneeze. A cough travels 60 miles an hour. A sneeze is up to 100.
Sweet.
That's a
That's
huge.
pretty cool.
Well, that's a huge amount of air coming at your face if somebody doesn't cover theirs when they cough or sneeze. So that's how that flu is transmitted. I want to prevent that from happening to someone else when I've got a symptom. The best thing to do, of course, is to stay home if you have those
Yeah.
symptoms. But you're going to be with other people out in the community that don't have that sense, and they've come out and they've gone to work or they've gone to school. They've come out into the shopping centers and sneezed on the cart that you just picked up.
Oh, you don't even think about that. That's the thing, Lynn. You're going to the local grocery store or something like that, and you're grabbing the cart. You don't even ever consider that
Correct.
somebody just coughed in their hand and then wiped and then not wiped, put their hand on there.
Yes. And then you've come behind and put your hand on and inadvertently brought that hand to your mouth or to your nose and potentially have now exposed yourself to that virus.
That's one thing, and this is something that you probably have seen more in your days of nursing than most people think about. People bring their hands to their face a lot more than they realize, don't
Yes.
they? Like if you're at home and you're watching this, I defy you to not bring your hand to your face in the next 10 minutes.
Sure.
15 minutes. I mean, it's just something people do. You'll scratch something, or you'll blow your nose, or rub your face. Just think, oh yeah, I just did it right before I asked you the question.
Yes.
And that's something that folks probably need to keep in mind during cold and flu season, right?
Yes. There is increased risk for certain age groups, and those age groups most definitely need to be protected the most, but all of us are prone to be exposed
Sure.
to somebody somewhere.
I don't think I got the answer to the question. If we're trying to make it less severe, and let's say the vaccine works,
Yes.
but I'm exposed to the flu. We're gonna give me a flu shot here later to make sure that I don't that I don't die.
That's right.
That's what we're all about.
That's
Making
right.
sure, just to be blunt. But if I do get exposed to the flu, do catch the flu, this will make it maybe a day long, 2, 3, 4 day long thing, as opposed to going to the hospital where you're in for 10, right?
That's correct.
A trip to the hospital with the flu for even a 53-year-old man can be a real trial, right?
Yes, it can be. And it can be a very long, enduring process for you if you develop any complications of the flu, because there are multiple of those as well, particularly pneumonia.
Yeah. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. We are going to talk a little bit about the pneumonia aspects of it too, because you have those
Vaccines.
have those vaccines.
We do.
Probably have two different things, virus and vaccine.
Very different. Opposite extremes.
Opposite sides. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Lyn Waller is here, and we're going to come back. We're going to talk about some clinics coming up, and then later on, we're going to give me a flu shot. Back right after these words. Do please stick around.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching. Morning, folks. Welcome back. Well, and pneumonia. Welcome back to a Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. My guest today is Lyn Waller, and she is the Public Health Nurse Coordinator at the Clay County Health Department. We are talking today about flu vaccines. Tell me, Lyn, how often does one need a vaccine?
A flu vaccine needs to happen every year,
Every year.
annually, and that is because of how it is made.
Really?
Each year it's made to protect against that year's flu viruses that are most prominent that in the studies that are being done throughout the nation and throughout the world.
And the viruses change, don't they?
Constantly. They can even change throughout the season. And so that's why the flu vaccine isn't always 100% effective, because of the fact that it is going to be coming up against viruses that are constantly changing.
I see.
It's a stab in the dark, but it's hopefully lit up enough that there's enough light there to tell us which way to go.
Stab in the dark.
Yes. Play on words.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Now, how about some folks? I know that the drugstores, pharmacies, and the health department, I presume, also is doing pneumonia vaccine as well.
Yes.
Who is that for?
Most definitely it is for anyone over the age of 50. Have you had your pneumonia shot?
No.
Well, you need to get that as well. I should have brought it with me as well today. Yes. There are 2 different pneumonia vaccines.
Okay.
There's one that's called Prevnar 13, which is against 13 strains. There's also a Pneumovax 23, which is actually an older vaccine.
Really?
That's offering against some other of the strains.
You get 2 of the pneumonias, and those you
Yes.
don't do every year, do you?
No. After you are past the age of 65, you do not need any further vaccines. And we really do.
Any further pneumonia, but you still get flu shots after
Correct.
65. Okay.
Correct. Just of the pneumonia itself. If you've had both of them after that age, you do not need any further vaccines for pneumonia.
Oh, okay. And do you guys, does the health department offer pneumonia shots? We're on this one now, by the way. Does the health department offer pneumonia shots all the time, just flu shots in the fall? Or what is the typical?
The flu season typically lasts from October to April. And so we do start our vaccines for the flu in the middle of September, because the flu vaccine takes approximately 2 weeks to have full efficacy.
It takes 2 weeks to
Develop
get good.
your immunities against it.
How long does it last?
The flu vaccine will last to the end of that season if given in that time frame.
Well, that's the reason I ask, because I've always kind of waited, and you could tell me if I'm crazy or wrong or what. I've always waited till about November to get my flu vaccine, because I wanted to. I don't know. I wanted to make sure it was going to last until the end of the season.
That's
Does
a
that make
great
sense?
idea, as long as you're not exposed to it before then.
I guess that makes sense.
But typically, the CDC does recommend that you get it before Thanksgiving. So that would be if you do it in November. But they now do encourage people to get them in at least by October.
The flu vaccine itself. Tell me a little bit about it. I mean, you mentioned that it is 60% it has an efficacy level of 60%.
Yes.
Give me the ins and outs of that.
Okay. So reality is that the flu vaccine is being studied year round. The flu virus is being studied year round, because there are 113 nations involved in the study for the World Health Organization.
Okay.
Trying to come up with what vaccine do we need here in U.S.
Right.
And
Do other countries get different flu vaccinations?
Yes, they may.
Do they? Okay.
Yes, they may, depending upon what strains are most prevalent there.
Yeah.
So because of that, it's not always going to be 100%. It's obviously not, with only 60% efficacy for most years. There are some years that it's better, some years that it's less, but what they have done in the past, when they know that it's a year that they haven't grabbed the right one, is they have changed the vaccine even
really?
mid-season and brought out a new vaccine to make sure that people are getting better protection.
Now, how will that affect someone like myself, who's going to take a shot here on October 9th?
Well, you can get another one if that should happen again.
Oh, okay.
But hopefully that's not the case this year. I know
That's
that
the hope.
That's the hope every year. But regardless, we know that it does have good efficacy, and it's your best protection. There's no 100% proof for anything to keep
Really?
you away from the flu. But that's the best protection, so it's definitely recommended.
When are they is there particular times of the day, of the month, that the one can go walk into the Clay County Health Department? When's the best time for somebody to get a flu shot?
I'm glad you asked that. So the reality is we do have assigned clinic times
Okay.
for our walk-in clinic.
And I have those. Go ahead.
Awesome. But also we do, because we know that people's schedules don't always work with that, we do offer flu shots to anyone that walks into the health department between 8 and 5, Monday through Friday.
Oh, do you?
Because we want to make sure that you're protected. And we also offer them even till 6 o'clock on Tuesdays or Thursdays because we have staff available.
Now I see here we're flashing the sign up with some of the other flu shot clinics
Yes.
that you've already had. Boy, that October 2nd, last Wednesday was a pretty busy day, wasn't it?
It was, and we had a good number of people that came out.
That's my question. That's my next question. What is the typical coverage? And is Clay County good about getting its flu shot? What's the tip? Is it more or less than what you'll find in the regular through across the country?
I think Clay County as a whole is good, but I think we could be better. And that's what our goal is today, is to help people to realize how important it is for them to become immunized themselves.
It seems like, Lynn, it's been quite a few years. Since there was every number of years, every few 5, 6, 8, 10 years, you'll have an outbreak of something in particular that just scares the tar out of everybody,
Yes.
and they run to get the flu shot. We're kind of due for another one of those. Knock wood. I hope we don't get it, but we're kind of due for an H1N1 or a swine
Yes.
flu or something like that, aren't we?
I actually have heard that several times recently, including from staff members that I work with. We are potentially looking at a season this year, next year, don't know when, but it does have a unguessed, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm going to say an unquestionable time frame,
Yeah.
because we don't know
An unknown.
when it is. Yes.
It's an unknown time frame. So
Yes.
I mean, we're basically trying to protect and prepare ourselves in advance, aren't we?
Correct.
Say I'm going to I tell you what, let's do. We're going to take another short break. We're going to come back. We're going to explain the process of going about getting the flu shot. And then in the last segment of the day, Lynn is going to attack me and cause great pain and harm. No, she's not. No, but we're gonna get a flu shot, and we're gonna do that right after these words. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. We'll be back right after this.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. My guest today is Lyn Waller. She is the public health nurse coordinator at the Clay County Health Department, and we're going to get flu shots and stuff today. But before we do that, I had a question. I was looking over this form that I'm going to end up filling out this form and giving my insurance information and all kinds of stuff. But it says here, age, I think, yeah, right there is age. What is the minimum age? Can anybody is it good for children or old age people or what?
Yes, the flu vaccine is available for infants the age of 6 months and up.
Okay.
And it goes clear till you die, whatever age that is. If you're
So if I'm
102,
95,
yes, actually, I
ahead and
had
get my flu shot.
102 gentlemen last year.
no kidding.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Did he get
So-
the flu?
Not that I know of.
That's good.
Yes, I'll be watching for him this year.
Absolutely right. Okay. Then I was noticing, looking at the schedules here, how much does the flu shot typically cost, or what's the difference here?
Okay, there is a regular dose, which is called a quadrivalent, and it
Okay.
is $40.
Okay.
And then we have a high dose for those over at the age of 65.
Okay.
And the high dose actually has 4 times the strength of the trivalent doses of H1N1, the H3N2, and one of the influenza Bs. And it costs $65. That is for those over the age of 65.
Okay. Actually, your sign says $70.
What did I say?
65.
I'm sorry, it is 70.
Okay, I
I'm
didn't
so
mean-
sorry.
I
No,
did-
thank you.
I'm glad to help. And the
Yes.
pneumonia shots are 140, and then the Prevnar are the second pneumonia shot, right?
Correct.
And those are 225. But there are listed right there on the sheet. There are a ton of insurance companies that cover this, aren't
Yes,
there?
there are. And most insurances do cover, even if we do not have a connection with that company, most insurances still do cover the flu vaccine.
You know, one of the interesting things folks probably get a little frightened of. I mean, you budget. People are having budgets.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're on assistance like Medicaid, like a lot of people are, Medicaid probably covers flu shots
Medicaid
too,
does
don't
cover
they?
a flu vaccine. And honestly, if it comes down to it, because we want best protection, if someone does have no money, no insurance, we can still help get them a flu vaccine.
Well, that's outstanding. That's just great. Okay. So, what information do you need from me?
Well, first off, I need to know if you are feeling ill
First
today.
of all, I've walked in to the health department, and I'm going to give flu vaccine. This is what we're hypothetical guy for real today.
Okay.
All right. Bruce Dickey, I'm feeling okay today. I feel pretty good, actually.
Good. So you would fill out this form for
Fill
us
out a form.
that tells us your name, your age.
The Clay County Health Department influenza form here, just
Yes.
so folks, there's not a whole lot of stuff here to fill out, are there?
But I also do need to know if you've had any problems with the flu vaccine in the past. And that is more for my benefit to know if I'm going to be possibly seeing someone that's going to be passing out. If you are, then I'm going to be protecting you and me from that happening by putting you in a position. I'm still going to give you that flu shot, but I'm going to put you in a position to where neither of us get hurt.
You're going to lay me down first before.
Possibly, depending on if you've actually passed out completely to the
Do
floor.
you have people? I mean, now I hear, ladies and gentlemen, this is a television show, so I'm probably going to exaggerate being scared here eventually. Just warning you right now. But there's nothing to. These are really small, thin
Yes.
needles, aren't they?
Very much so.
In the course of human events, when you see needles, the flu shot is pretty easy.
Yes, it is.
Pretty
Most
easy.
definitely.
As opposed to the people worry about the ones in the belly and that kind of stuff.
Right.
What's the Coumadin and that kind of
Correct.
stuff, and the typical shots that older Americans get, or for that matter, it's a heck of a lot smaller than what I stick in my arm for the blood donation.
That's correct.
I mean those are like 5 times wider or something
Yes,
like that.
they do have a larger gauge. Yes.
Larger gauge. We're all learning new words. Clay County Health Department influenza vaccine administration record. You're keeping a track of this.
Yes, sir.
Why do you keep a track of? What do you guys need to know if I got a flu vaccine?
Well, for one thing, we don't want to, if it's exactly the same, we don't want to go ahead and give you another one if you just had
Oh, I
one
see.
last week.
Yeah.
Because we do have some times where people have been in the hospital and maybe forgot that they were given a vaccine, or maybe someone just has some senility where they've been someplace and just forgot that they've gotten one.
I hadn't really thought about it. I guess I forgot.
No, you didn't. You're getting one today.
No, I didn't. All right, first name, last name, I got all that. Middle initial, date of birth is, I'll give you that. Phone number, address, city, zip, no problem. Sex, male, female. Have you been sick or running a fever in the last 24 hours? I'll say no.
Okay,
All right.
excellent.
All right, and if so, wait a minute. Do you have a severe allergy to eggs or to or what's that word?
Thimerosal.
Thimerosal. What is thimerosal?
That is one of the ingredients that can be found in the flu vaccine. The main reason that we would want to know that is not because we're not going to give you that vaccine, because CDC does still recommend, even with egg allergies, to get the flu vaccine.
Really?
But
Just
we
have to be
want to know
prepared for-
what type of reaction you've had.
Prepare for a bad reaction. Do you how often you run into people with an egg allergy? I bet you. I mean, that's
It's
probably
not
pretty seldom.
super common, but
Yeah.
it does happen.
I mean, you'll run into folks with like a peanut allergy a lot more often than an egg allergy.
But I would
suspect.
say every year we have at least a good half dozen of
Do you really?
people that come in with egg
How many
allergies.
shots do you think you'll give over the course of a year? Flu shots. Do you know? Not you personally, but I mean the health department.
About 1,000.
Do you really? Okay.
Little-
Okay.
Well,
no-
we gave over 1,000 last year.
do you have a
over
severe
1,000
allergy to eggs or thimerosal? No. That'd be a big negatory.
Good.
Have you ever had any problems after receiving the flu vaccine in the past other than mild flu-like symptoms? Tell me about those.
Okay, so again, we're looking to see if you've had a severe reaction. If you've had a severe reaction to the flu vaccine, such as a respiratory problem where you couldn't breathe, or you felt like your heart palpitations got so bad that you had to go to the hospital for
Yeah.
it, then we may talk about what kind of symptoms you've had and is this something that you should do. And most likely we're going to refer you back to your physician to make sure
Probably
that he
makes sense.
recommends.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You're not going to do something for somebody that's unhealthy.
That's correct.
That's for sure. Have you ever experienced any neurological problems like
Guillain-Barré.
Guillain-Barré? Okay,
Yes.
I've always that's
Yes.
which one is Guillain-Barré? Is that where you have paralysis in your
Yes.
legs? Okay.
Well, it's in your face.
In your face. Oh, okay. Well, no, I've never had that. Never had
Good.
paralysis either place. So that's I guess I'm a no on both of those.
That's what we want.
Well, see, that's what you wanted to see.
Yes,
That's
yes,
exactly.
yes.
All right, now before we, I'll fill this out in a second. We're going to give me a shot here. What do you tell the people who argue against taking a flu shot because they think that well, you're giving me a virus? Yeah, doggone it, Lynn. I don't want to put a virus in my body. What are you doing?
Well, my first response is going to be the flu vaccine is not a live vaccine. It cannot give you the flu.
See, that's what people think. It can and will, but it's
No.
not true, is it?
That is not correct. It can, however, give you some what people would call flu-like symptoms in the fact that they can have a little bit of body aches from it. And that's simply because your body's building the immunities against what they perceive to be simple things like the flu.
What's the time frame for the typical flu-like, and what kind of percentage of people will have that particular side effect?
Actually, probably 40% of people have complained of that. But as far as who's going to have it for how long, most of the time it's gone within 1 to 2 days.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that makes a ton of sense. Please read and sign the signature line. I've been given the opportunity. Blah 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 blah. All right. I'll sign that eventually. And then you have the clinic. That was an easy form
Yes,
for the clinic office use only. I'm not filling that out. You are.
that's right.
There you go. This is so simple. And all I have to do now is take my jacket off. We'll see if I actually break down and do it. Actually, I've had this done on the radio before too, and it was great. I screamed in the microphone like
Lovely.
a
Good.
child.
Thank you for preparing me.
You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I'm going to get a flu shot here in just a second, and we'll be right back on Big Talk right after these words. Do please stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. You can see that I have shorn the jacket, and I am I'm prepared to get a big shot. No, okay, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lyn Waller. She is the public health nurse coordinator. How many of these do you give yourself?
How many shots do I give
Yeah, I mean,
myself?
if you're, are not that you give yourself. I'm saying,
I
how
understand.
many do you yourself give, or do you?
Are you talking
does
just
your staff?
flu, or
Flu.
you talk
Either way.
vaccines?
Yeah.
I give hundreds every week.
Do you really?
Yes, I do.
Okay. See, now that's an important question to ask because
Yes.
there's a lot of folks that maybe are not as good at giving shots as other folks.
This is true. That's very true.
We have my wife and I will go traveling, and I have to occasionally administer a shot before traveling, and she not a big fan. Not a big fan of this guy. I don't know why.
I think you know why.
I do know why. I do know why. But do you have? I presume you have kids or somebody come in that don't like getting shots at all, don't you?
Certainly.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you tell those?
Well, I do have some that actually request me if that helps you to feel
Really?
better today.
That really does.
Good.
That does actually, because I mean I've donated a ton of blood, and there are people whenever you go and see the phlebotomist,
Mm-hmm.
and there are people that you have had before that you would prefer not to have
That's
again.
correct. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Done
Well-
that myself. I've requested certain phlebotomists.
Have you
as well.
really?
Certainly.
Do you? Well, you see, now that makes all the sense. It's not a large slap at a phlebotomist to request somebody else is.
No.
Is it?
Not
Good.
at all.
Good.
No, because somebody else might prefer the other one.
There you go.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Because some of my other nurses are also requested. So
My last donation, I had the best shot I'd ever had, and I've
wonderful.
given about 100 pints of bloods. And
did you ask her name?
no, but I know his face.
Oh, okay. There you go. As long as you can ask, you can say that guy. I
That
want him.
guy, yeah.
I want
Well, I'm just glad to know that you guys don't take offense if I.
not at all.
Well, that's cool.
Not at all.
So now, all right. So we've filled out the form. Here, you're again hypothetical guy at the health department. Filled out the form. Do you have? And I'm asking this question, Lynn, because I actually did it.
Okay.
Do you have people who try to flex their muscle
Most
before
definitely.
giving a shot?
Yes.
Why do they do that?
Because they're tense. They're already kind of thinking, I'm just going to be really macho about this and I'm just going to get through this. And honestly, tensing your muscle makes it worse.
It makes it much worse. I did it one time, and
Yes.
it's the worst thing. I did it I was taking a poison ivy shot one time, and I thought, I'll flex my muscles, make sure it really takes effect in a hurry. It didn't
Does
do it.
the opposite. Yes. Cortisone requires you to relax.
It's the stupidest thing in the world, which I'm prone to do. All right, so what do we need here? You need.
Okay.
I'm stand up, turn around, and show my rear end on live television, right?
If that's what you prefer to
No,
do,
I
that's
prefer-
what we'll do. However, I am going to give you the vaccine information sheet, which reminds you of all the things that we're going to talk about very quickly. And that is, I'm going to provide this flu vaccine today.
Okay.
It is to help prevent the flu.
Okay.
However, you may still develop the flu because it's not always 100% effective.
All right.
But we do want you to be best protected, so it's going to provide the best protection that you can get.
Best protection I can get.
Yes. The flu vaccine may give you a little bit of achiness tomorrow, later today, tomorrow, but in a couple of days you're going to pass with those symptoms. Hopefully you won't have it, but just because you can, I want you to be aware of that.
Okay.
It also may cause you a little bit of tenderness at the site. You may have some redness, some swelling, and that's also very normal, and we anticipate that to
Are we
happen.
going into the bicep or into the shoulder?
We're actually going into your deltoid muscle,
Okay.
So-
The right there.
that upper muscle
Yeah.
of your shoulder. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Did you have more to add, or are you done?
I think we're good.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
I'm
before we go
scared to
give
death,
this?
ladies and gentlemen. I'm scared to death. No, I'm not. Fine.
Okay.
I'm okay. All right. So let's try to.
Do you have any history of passing out with vaccines?
I do not.
All right,
do
then I
not
will
have
leave you standing.
Any history of passing out the vaccine? Okay. Have I given you enough of a
have.
target there?
Perfect.
All
Now
right.
I'm
So
wiping you off with alcohol. drying
wiping
you
me off with alcohol
gauze.
and gonna dry off with gauze. All right.
And
So.
here you go, sir.
So she's drying me off
We're
with
done.
gauze, and she's going to insert the needle very
I am
soon.
done.
She's going to insert the needle and hurt
And you get-
me tremendously. Ow! She's so no. Now she's giving me the trucks. How about that?
I gave you a truck Band-Aid.
Boy, that was easy.
Yes, it
That's
is very
really
simple.
easy. That's very simple. Do you guys? All right, now I've got to ask the question because I have had shots that are of liquid that is really cold and shots of liquid that is warmer. Do you warm up the vaccine before you administer?
I do, simply because I have had many shots in my lifetime.
Yeah.
And I prefer them not to be cold when that goes in.
And you know, folks may not realize that can make a real difference, can't it, Lynn?
Yes, it can. It can. It can make it sting a little more.
Is it part of the phlebotomist? Well, you're not a phlebotomist. You're just a sticker. Well, it's two different things. I'm sorry. A
Yes.
phlebotomist is drawing blood.
One takes and one gives, yes.
That's right.
I'm a vaccinator.
You're a vaccinator. Is it
Yes.
part of the vaccinator, the procedures that you do warm them up typically?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. I did not know that.
Yes. So the other thing that I would give you on our visit to get your shot would be this immunization recommendation guide.
Okay.
This is from the CDC that tells all adults what vaccines they should receive in their lifetime. Many people think, oh, my kids have their vaccines, so they're done. There's not a done time. You're going to continue getting vaccines for the rest of your life. The flu vaccine is the only one that's annual, but there are many other vaccines that you should make sure that you are up to date with.
We talked about it. We talked about it off the air a little bit. I don't think we
Yes.
talked about it on the air. How do pregnant women deal with vaccines?
Well, with flu vaccine, it is very much recommended for a woman to get a flu vaccine when she is pregnant. For one thing, serious complications can occur to women while they're pregnant from the flu itself. But the other part that's so beneficial is that a woman can provide some immunity to that unborn child.
Oh, is that right?
And so until that baby can get a flu shot, which is not till it's 6 months old,
Yeah.
it's going to get that immunity from mom having had that flu shot inside.
Well, that's an amazing thing, and
Yes, it is.
And I'm awaiting the opportunity to be able to lift my arm again. It's
Please do move your arm as much as possible. It will help that vaccine to be absorbed.
I'm just awaiting the opportunity to wilt. The left arm's moving great. Now let me tell you. No, actually, the right arm's fine. I'm just teasing.
Excellent.
I'm just teasing. It's all right. Now you said that. You mentioned that you give 1,000 flu shots, but that's the heavy duty one. You actually, the health department
we
gives
gave
a
well
lot
over
more than-
2,500 last year, and we want to recognize that other places in our community provide them. We want to be able to be providing for you, but if you want to go to CVS or to Walmart, to your doctor's office, just make sure you get vaccinated. That's what's
That's
most
the
important.
key. Get vaccinated. Don't be an anti-vaxxer because that's a. First of all, it's not very bright, is it?
Well, I'm not going to tell someone they're not very bright, but I am going to tell them that
All
they
right,
don't
sorry.
have the proper
I
education.
didn't mean to tell you that. You're not bright. You're maybe a little ignorant of
the best education. That's correct.
the best education. Okay.
Yes.
Using terms that are going to get me in trouble, aren't I? I'm going to get email and stuff from people who check out this. Actually, do you have people who will? Have you ever had somebody tell you check out this on online? What it says online is true, not what you're telling me. What the CDC tells you.
We do have people that tell us that, and often I can give them other sites that will show them other people's studies that actually prove that what they've seen is incorrect.
Yeah.
And that's what they need. They just need better education, which is what we're here for.
Well, that's half the battle. We're trying to stay out of the hospital, and I didn't do it, and I'm not doing it today. But the pneumonia vaccine after age 50, right?
Yes. The pneumonia, it's Prevnar 13. We want you to come get it, and your shingles shots.
Wait a minute. See, now you're introducing a whole nother thing, and I've already had chicken pox. Why do I need a shingle shot?
And have you had your colonoscopy yet?
We're just diving into parts of the show that I really didn't intend. Actually, my doctor has been on me for the colonoscopy for the last
they have.
3 years.
All right. So,
And I haven't done it.
so you need to make sure that you get that taken care of.
Oh, Lynn, you're not fun at all.
I I'm doing my best to keep you around as long as possible.
I appreciate that. That,
bet.
ladies and gentlemen, is Lyn Waller. She is from the Clay County Health Department. And again, a reminder, get your flu shot. They've got the schedule right there. Get a flu shot. By all means, you'll live and live free and healthy for the next several months, right?
Hopefully for another year to come and get another one next year.
There you go. Thanks, Lyn. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for
Thank
the
you.
shot. Hey, we'll see y'all next time on Big Talk. Have a great day.